Monty!
That's the one.
This is
Music by Jesse Turtz. What a lovely boy.
I love this song.
What a lovely boy.
Ooh! Oh, naked!
I really should have seen that one coming.
That was awesome. I totally didn't even expect that.
My parents are right there!
Just glaring at me from that photo on the wall. I didn't even notice that.
I think the hardest part for this shot was the eye line, to get the right amount of light in his eye.
Yep.
And I love that the lights we have happen to be square, so it looks like he's looking through its window light in the reflection.
Also, this is another one of those shots that we did either mid-afternoon or like late in the evening.
Yeah.
But the way that you did the light, it just looks like morning light. And I sometimes forget when we did some of the shots.
Yeah, me too. Like this one.
Because I just watch it and I'm like, oh yeah, it was early morning, we just had the window fucking open. No, we had a keystone blasting at us, but it looks so good. Not to toot our own horn, but like I'm just impressed as all. To me, this looks like morning light, and that is so funny because I know that it wasn't, but I'm still tricking myself into thinking it was.
I really like this moment because I think a lot of Jules and Monty, people don't quite know whether it's real, are they wrapped up in it, blah blah blah. But you like get the impression that this dude is actually in love and is feeling it.
That little turn.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, it's weird because for like the latter half of the series, you don't see much of Monty, and even for like the former half of the series, you don't see much of his own perspective. It's sort of like establishing the world around him, whereas Juliet and Nancy get into their own lives. They're really the storytellers, and Monty's almost an adjunct character, weirdly, in this version. The way I think about it, but this is nice because we could just get to see like where he's at before he literally disappears for, what is it, 5 episodes?
Yeah, you get more like major check-ins with him.
Mm-hmm.
Special thanks to 12th Night for writing this beautiful monologue.
Whoops!
Ooh, Shakespeare!
It's still Shakespeare.
Like, that was another issue we had to play with the script, was when we pulled Shakespearean lines from Romeo and Juliet, those lines became a part of the world, a part of the story. So if Romeo was going to claim that he wrote this, then we should have took it from another source. Also, there's very few monologues for Romeo in Romeo and Juliet, surprisingly. He doesn't really... Yeah, you're right. Even
And at this point, we'd used up most of them, so...
This also just uses, I don't know, this speech uses the best, Ed's most expressive features on his face, you know, like when you smile and stuff. It's
eyebrows.
Really, yeah, eyebrows too, yeah.
Those thick
Yeah, really big eyebrows.
It's okay,
Wonderful.
those two.
I was just glad I got to be in a room with him without a shirt on.
Fun fact, Andy
that
was
can be-
sleeping for most of the
No.
that's the next
After
one.
this cut.
Yep.
Right here.
Oh, I fucking love that too.
Because this right here is the
Ooh.
absolute last thing that we filmed for Jules and Monty.
Is that true?
This was the last day.
Mm.
We saved something happy for the last day.
That's
I love
actually
this shot.
that's why I fell asleep, is because I wanted to dream about this.
I love
wow,
this scene.
good cover.
I love this scene so much.
My favorite part is that Monty, before he started filming, was like, I should put on pants before I
But
turn on
not
this
a
camera.
shirt.
But not a shirt. Well, you're wearing my
Oh, that's
shirt,
true.
so, you know.
So we weren't actually looking out the window, but we were looking at the window.
We were looking at
You
the
guys
light
were looking
near the
straight
window.
into the eyes. Yo, okay. For anybody that's getting into filmmaking, kudos to anybody who, especially the actors that you have to like face them towards a light. Those things hurt your eyeballs.
So horrible.
They hurt your eyeballs.
Just grin and bear it.
Be respectful about that.
Just grin and bear it.
No one wants lights
And
on
pants! Yay! And a belt and socks.
Your knees were so perfectly positioned you couldn't see I was wearing shorts.
Kudos to Imogen for holding down that pillow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Do you see your hand? Do you see your
Pillow.
hand?
The worst pillow.
It was
Little
it was hell shadow.
hint. So the next line I always forgot. So I put on a post-it note right above him. So
Yeah,
you can see me
I
like
remember
that.
I didn't know that. But she makes it look like she's just like thinking off in space. Nope, reading it off the
I love the
wall.
shot so much because it goes into like the way it's blocked. It like goes into so many different we're here and then it goes up and then it goes around. And it's great. It's great.
Oh, other
that's so
Easter. Well, this is an
Back to
Easter
the
egg.
pillow.
Other thing.
Yep.
I totally forgot that I had another line there. So I'm kissing Ed, going, "Where the fuck is Evie?" And she's not showing up. And I was like, "Oh, right. Another line. Keep going." It's distracting.
Mm-hmm. Get lost in that kissy goo. Oh, yeah, you were.
Don't worry, Nancy. I'm wearing pants and a belt and socks.
Maybe.
You have nothing to worry about.
That's just what Monty looks like naked.
Oh god.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Yeah. Monty always wears.
Monty just has jeans. That is his skin.
Denim skin.
Actually, these are the jeans I wore for Jules and Monty, and I know that because one day I completely tore out a patch of them.
During the montage.
It was during the montage.
Tripped over a statue running around
these
the
were
ostrich
technically
head.
Monty's pants.
You can see it in the extended montage.
Yeah.
The sign.
Yeah.
This
Just-
took so long to get correct. The
You
framing
nailed
of
it though.
Oh.
Great.
Also, that shirt would not untangle itself. That is the only reason.
Oh, that was
why I'm
so
still
funny. Like every
shirtless.
time she threw it to you, it was just like
It was
even
just
worse.
a mess. You didn't even attempt
Okay,
to put it back
I'm
together.
a Walter. No, I don't throw things.
I don't. It's
Oh, that was gorgeous.
It's like they like each other or something.
It's crazy. I hate him. Oh, brah.
Yeah, dude, just like similar to our privacy conversation.
Yeah.
You have to dress in front of the camera.
Yeah, but I had shorts on.
But still,
yeah.
like that's
Thing.
that's vulnerability in front of the camera right there for you.
Something weird that I only noticed recently, but you actually did this weird thing where you like half held onto his shirt as he left, and I like that gesture.
The subtleties you guys had sometimes were just killer. Made me so happy and proud. Yeah. Okay.
So watch this transition with the hair.
Oh,
yeah.
It's a picture. It's a picture. It's gonna go flash.
Phew!
Different take.
Different day?
Different day.
Like different week.
Like different everything.
Yeah.
Like if you have the time, you can look at the desk and everything.
I think
and really
if there's a
see
mug
how
on the
things
left
move.
side of the screen.
Yeah.
If you watch that mug, it changes slightly.
Yeah.
Oh,
goodness.
so. I love the way she looks.
This
This was, like, right
lighting is just beautiful.
Was it the beginning?
Yeah,
This is when
I remember
this is, like,
shooting this.
way
I
back in
remember.
the calendar.
I remember lighting this and
This
using
was
the
the-
first time we used the Evie's shirt as a reflector.
Yeah.
This was the second day of filming.
Something like that.
It was,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
because
Go
this
from,
was
like-
the day that we did all Monty stuff out in the hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then we did this. Yeah.
yeah. Wow, second day.
Yeah.
And it held up
Right from
so well.
Yeah.
Evie, you got us.
Mm-hmm.
She's in England right now. We miss her so much.
Is that
we
why I
love
haven't seen
you.
Yes,
Oh,
and
No, she's
that is
been
why.
away.
Dude, I lost my Evie.
Oh no! Don't say that.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
Also, that
beautiful.
right there is one of our best reaching to turn camera off.
Oh, it is.
moments.
That was
It's just-
actually trickier than it seems it would
It's
be.
hard.
It's the
to
first time we
line
did
it
it.
up.
Yeah, it was first, but that was, she nailed it.
Any thoughts about this episode?
Oh wow.
It's one of my favorites because it's one of the most dynamic static shots we have, where you guys are moving all around.
So it's
I really like that.
I
it's
forget
great
aesthetic.
because
Yeah.
you get to see them together, and again, like you know, it doesn't happen that many times in the play itself, but in this web series, you only get a couple of episodes where Jules and Monty actually get to talk to each other. But we also get to see a little bit of Cole, and it teases what's coming next. And then we also get to see Evie at the end. It's a lovely episode that has like all of these characters in it in capacities that you don't usually see them,
Yeah.
which is nice.
Also, I don't think you can see it on this, but now that you mentioned that we filmed that one part earlier in our filmmaking process, like that's both like us at the very as a crew, as a cast, us at the very beginning and us at the very end of the
Wow.
process,
Yeah.
all in one
I didn't
episode.
even think about
I don't
that.
even know if
And
you
it-
can notice
Yeah,
that.
it kind of it blends.
really
It
cool.
It
cuts.
blends, yeah, which says something.
No, it says it's a
says
huge
all-
testament to Evie's ability to like keep that character consistent throughout filming because
For
like
all
to
of
have
you guys,
that
yeah.
on day 2 is nuts.
Yeah.
I mean,
But then-
that episode
Oh, this is my- yeah.
had 4 parts, and each
Yeah.
part was filmed on a different day.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And 3 of them were at towards the end, but one of them was at the very beginning.
Yeah.
So they were never consecutive.
And this is just, I think this is my favorite, like, conventional Jules and Monty episode. Like, I really like episode 10 for its, like, crazy, like, one take-ness, but this is, like, my favorite because it's just so dynamic and, like, we get so much of you guys and so much movement and so much that sort of emotionally progresses that's not really, explained outright. It's all going out under the surface and the movement.
And
I
you
love
leave
that.
us with a cliffhanger too.
Yeah.
Right, well, yeah.
How have we not thought of that
I don't
yet?
Ever!
I don't
Crap,
know.
a
my
year later,
God.
we come up with cliffhanger.
Wow.
Oh, he's gone.
We are
He graduated.
fired. If we
Yeah.
are writers
Okay,
who can't think of that joke,
Damn.
Jesus. Well, I'm fired.
I'm
I am fired.
Wait, Emma, what
No
were you
more
saying?
web series.
I fire myself. What was I
I don't
gonna
know,
what?
it's gone.
What?
Did
Oh, I'm
cliffhanger
sorry, I'm
distract
sorry.
you?
Yes.
The
That's
cliffhanger.
okay. It was perfect. It was worth it.
Well, on that cliff note,
Oh.
Yeah. Actually, it's really exciting because the next director's commentary, we have Cole with us to talk about episode 14. So that's nice. We get his perspective too. So,
Bye.
yeah.